I was just interviewed for a podcast in America, and they were asking me about my Karma to Dharma movement. And one of the questions they asked was, what's the difference between psychological patterns and karmic patterns? And I thought that was such a fascinating question. And I explained that psychological patterns come from the mind. For example, perfectionism, procrastination, people pleasing, these are all from the mind. Karmic patterns, however, they come from the soul. And so there's a link between our psychological patterns and our karmic patterns, and that's what we need to establish, that link. And then there's another layer to that, that beneath the karmic pattern is a soul lesson. So let's say, for example, our soul lesson is to speak our truth. And we have lots of soul lessons, by the way. But let's say one of them is to speak our truth. That's a soul lesson. Then the next layer is the karmic pattern. So it might be that in a past life, we didn't speak our truth, and therefore we have to in this life. So self-love might be our karmic pattern, because we need to love ourselves in order to believe in ourselves enough to speak our truth. And then the psychological pattern of that might be procrastination. We might hold back from doing things or saying things. So there's a link between these three things. There's a thread that runs through it, and that's why it's so important to have a mentor to help you dissect your patterns.